Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on, man? It's your boy Trucker Richie Rich. Back on these ones and twos. I'm about to cry like a baby. Man, these fuel prices are outrageous. I mean, I'm I'm concerned, man, because if you guys look at the screenshot I upload, fuel 153 gallons cost me $800. And I'm owner operating now, right? So my fuel discount is like bullshit. I really don't get one. And this is why, I always say working for a mega carrier is like protected. Because Prime's discount, I was looking at their app, and their discount is still like $1 something. I think they're paying like $4 a gallon. Like $4 and maybe 15 cents a gallon or something like that. 153 gallons a year ago will only cost me like $400. It is double now. This is crazy. I don't know. I think we're about to get into the realm and where we gotta really protect our fuel because people are gonna start stealing this shit. And I remember when I started years ago when fuel prices were this high, they were stealing fuel. And then mom and pop stations were putting water in the fuel to thin it out. The reason I know that because I went to a mom and pop to fill up one time in Louisiana. I got down the road and my gauges came on my dad saying water in the tank, water in the tank. And I was pumping out water in that tank for like 300, 400 miles. I had to stop every couple miles to do it. During these times, people will start doing some crazy stuff, man. So, my philosophy, right, is when I worked for Prime or Stevens, I tell them steal it from the reefer. The company pays for that. Okay, you steal the tank, I'm gonna take it personal. Okay, and now's the time to keep your ears locked and everything. You know what's crazy too? I'm up here in outside of Pennsylvania. Fuel is almost $6 a gallon in Pennsylvania. Oh, let me tell you this. So I decided to stop in Virginia to fill up, right? Or put some fuel in my tank. And the fuel price was, what was it, $5.30 a gallon. And before I walked into the door to authorize to pay for fuel, it done jumped up 10 cents. This shit's ridiculous, man. I mean, I couldn't even get back to my truck in time to pump 10 cents cheaper. This is killing the industry, man. This is going to. I don't see how. And you know what sucks? And it's a little bit of a rant. What sucks is the rates are not high enough to really, mitigate these damn fuel prices. I don't know who the hell is out here taking cheap freight. Well, actually, I do know who's taking cheap freight. And places like Swift and JB Hunt and Schneider, those fuckers are taking cheap freight and it's causing problems for everybody. I'm sorry for the language for y'all, but man, I done spent almost $1,000 on fuel for one trip. That doesn't make any sense. Now, they pushed this thing called mud flap. If you guys know any other fuel saver, drop the comment, let me know. Excuse me. But they pushed this crap called mud flap. And it's supposed to save you a couple cents, but that just ain't enough. That ain't. There's nowhere in the country where you can escape this high price. I mean, $6 a gallon for diesel? The fuck is wrong with America? I'm sorry. I feel for the people in Ukraine. I do. I feel war sucks. Look, from a person who served, war stinks. Okay? But this here is ridiculous. I mean, inflation has been at an all-time high, plus the fuel cost of living is going up. I mean, I had a buddy, right? Lives in Dallas, and me and him were talking, and he had to renew his lease. Now, when he first moved into this nice place, it was $1,100 a month, right? When he went to renew his lease, they jumped the rent up $600. Now it's $1,600 a month to live there. This is crazy. I hate to say this, right? But I miss the other guy. I'm not a Trumper, but now that I think about it, when Trump was in office, right? I remember fuel in Illinois cost me 89 cents a gallon when he was in office. It was so cheap, I tried to store it in the back of the trailer. I mean, it was 89 cents a gallon, you know? Biden got in office, and I don't want to make this political or anything, but God, you get in office and we're seeing all-time high inflations, and the economy is a wreck. People don't want to work. Everything costs more, and we're all going to be in the poorhouse. And you know what sucks? The upper class doesn't really get hit hard. The rich don't get hit hard. And the poor really don't get hit hard either because they're social service dependent. It's the middle class guys like me, you, and the people who watch this channel who work for a living are getting burnt. You know, and this shit sucks. How the hell am I supposed to run a business? Not to mention I got 2 trucks. And I'm paying outrageous prices in fuel. This shit don't make no sense, man. You know, it just don't. So right now, guys, if I give you some advice, right? Because during these times, because fuel's not done rising. I bet you when I wake up tomorrow, it'll jump up another 10 cents. Watch your fuel. Watch your fuel. And what I mean by that is watch your truck, because people will start stealing your fuel. These are the times where owner-operators who run broke, run afoul, will start stealing your fuel, okay? In Atlanta, Georgia, they were drilling holes in fuel tanks to steal the diesel, okay? Causing thousands of dollars of damage to steal your fuel. People don't care, you know? I'm almost tempted to leave my floodlights on, you know, my back floodlights, because I'm parked in a dark area right now. I mean, it's dark as shit out here. And this is only opportunity for somebody to steal from me, you know? But I guess you guys can hear my stress a little bit, man. You know, I think I just chose the wrong time to jump into this owner-operator game, man, because this don't make any sense. You know, this fuel cost is ridiculous. You know, $800 to fill up your tanks. And that was cheap. I mean, anyway, I hope everybody's good and doing well. I'm sorry to be ranting a little bit, but you're going to hear an old guy rant from now on out. I mean, somebody's got to hear it, man. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. You know, it's funny. And I saw this today coming up from South Carolina up here to Pennsylvania. Apparently, companies start turning down their governors. Okay, I'm already seeing companies. I see a slew of trucks driving 55 and 56 miles per hour. You know, even a bunch of owner-operators were driving less than 60 miles an hour. So people are slowing down. So I guess that's a good thing. But, man, I don't know how anybody can sustain their business. You know, and I picked a hell of a time not to have an APU on this damn truck either. So, anyway, you're just hearing the old guy rant. The government fucked us again. You know, they just do. You know, before I go, right, I'm going to say that if there is a protest that needs to happen in America, truckers should protest the high fuel costs, the high permit costs, the high insurance costs, the low paying freight, okay? They should be protesting the highways in this country that are crap, okay? They should be protesting there is no truck parking. And that's another thing. You can't park a truck anywhere without getting a ticket. It's coming up from South Carolina, and I'm looking on 95, and they have signs, electronic signs out saying, if trucks park on the ramp, you will be ticketed. Okay? That's not a truck-friendly, nobody cares. You know, I just wish that truckers were monolithic. You know what I mean? We all felt the same way and did the same thing. Back in the 70s and 60s, when the truckers had a union called Teamsters, man, they were the most powerful union in the United States. Okay? They wrecked fear in companies, not because they had the muscle of the mafia, but they had the influence of thousands and thousands of truckers. And for some reason, that all got screwed up, and now we're just all for ourselves out here. we need a union. You know, those people like ODA or the Truckers Associations of Americas don't do jack shit but take your money, because there's no reason why half this stuff is going on right now. So Anyway, you're just hearing Richie Rich cut loose a little bit, man. I'm just frustrated. I mean, you saw the screenshot. $800 fucking dollars for 153 gallons. That's not a lot. You know, there's some Peterbilts and Freightliners out here that got 200 and 300 gallon tanks. I hate to see what their bill looks like. Anyway, peace, be safe, slow down, and pump your brakes, homie. Peace.